We've all been cooking at home more in the last year, but that doesn't mean it's tasting any better. So could you use some help? Celebrity chef Ronnie Woo is here to serve up some exciting suggestions on how to get creative in the kitchen. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. I love what you said, how it's not necessarily tasting any better.
Well, the pandemic has found people struggling to find recipes the whole family can enjoy. So what do you think of this trend? Is the entire family in the kitchen or is it just mom?
I mean, I love the entire family in the kitchen. I mean, practice makes perfect, so the more you cook, and I think it's really good to teach your younger family members how to cook for themselves and sustain themselves. So I think it's great. And right now, I always encourage people to try different types of cuisines. And right now, I'm doing a lot of Japanese food. I think everyone loves Japanese food. So I partner with Ms. Khan to do some Japanese dishes using their vinegars and Japanese sauces, which is they make it really easy to integrate authentic Japanese flavors into these dishes. And you only need a few key pantry staples and ingredients to do so. And their products just really tie a Japanese dish together. So today I'm going to show you guys 3 different recipes. The first one is a spicy cucumber salad. We're using the Ms. Khan natural rice vinegar, which is just a combination of traditional flavors and premium ingredients. This is a really simple, easy cucumber salad. You're going to love it. We're going to move on to the Japanese-inspired Buddha bowls. We're doing a brown sushi rice here and a tahini dressing, both which are made with the Ms. Khan seasoned rice vinegar, which is a little bit sweet, mild, and mellow. And you just get this really delicious vegetable-heavy bowl. But the key is that tahini dressing, which is yummy, and it's filling, but it's not heavy, and it's really just tangy. And last but not least, we have a simple meatball yakitori. And this is made with the Ms. Khan mirin sweet cooking seasoning, and that's a great balance of sweet and sour and bitter, and it's just like really delicious. And that's actually in a lot of things we already eat, like teriyaki chicken or things like that. And you can actually find this recipe on my Instagram at Ronnie Woo. And if you want other really delicious authentic Japanese recipes, go to MsKhanFlavors.com for more inspiration.
Wow, that looks so wonderful. I recently discovered rice vinegar because I've been experimenting a lot with tofu, and I found that rice vinegar is really great with tofu. Any other advice for us?
Yeah, I mean, that is great. I love that you did that. I mean, tofu can be bland, but rice vinegar definitely helps make it, a little bit pop a little bit more. I think rice vinegar is a really great staple to have in your house. I think it's kind of the middle ground between the really strong vinegars and the really kind of vinegars that might be too cloying. So I think that having a rice vinegar, it's really versatile. That's the thing about it. It's not super acidic, and it's a little bit naturally sweet. But rice vinegar is a good one. And I love that you pair it with tofu. I mean, if you love tofu, I feel like Asian flavors are a really great way to sort of really amp up that tofu.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us what else you have going on in your busy career.
Yeah, so I mean, right now I'm really focused on making my cookbook. I signed a deal in the beginning of the pandemic, and I've just been working really hard on that. It's supposed to be out next year. My debut cookbook, Did You Eat Yet? That's going to be out, and it's just a really fun cookbook. I mean, I would not to be biased, it's gonna be the best cookbook ever, but it's a book that has like recipes ranging from Asian to American to Italian to Mediterranean, everything in between. It's really based off of things I grew up eating, and my family and I traveled a lot, obviously, before the pandemic. And hopefully we can do that again once everything's safe. But it's just really an embodiment of everything I love to eat, and just fun, unique recipes that no one's ever seen before. So I've been spending a lot of time creating recipes and, trying to come up with stuff that's just really fun and interesting for people, especially after the pandemic. People are going to be hungry for really cool recipes.
Oh, fantastic. What did you say the name of it was again?
Yeah, the name of it is called Did You Eat Yet? And that's just sort of a play on a catchphrase that my mom has for me all the time. She used to ask me because she cared, like, did you eat yet? And now she asks me because she thinks it's funny because she knows my book's named after what she says. So she thinks she's like secretly proud that she inspired the name of my cookbook, which I love. But yeah, it's called Did You Eat Yet?
Of course she'll be proud. Okay, well, before we go, tell us again where to go for more.
Yeah, go to my Instagram page at Ronnie Woo. And if you want other Japanese-inspired recipes, go to MsKhanFlavors.com.
All right, perfect. Thanks so much. We appreciate your tips and your time this morning.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too. All right, step up your game in the kitchen with these creative tips and recipes. For more, head to the website on your screen and remember to follow Ronnie on Instagram too at Ronnie C. Woo. Ms. Khan is a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.